Welcome back to the Purposely Lost Property in Maine. We have come back to this spot almost every single year since I launched this channel because these guys keep constantly coming out with new, unique Airbnbs. We have already toured previously their 3 unique tiny home tree houses. I'll put links down to those videos in the description so you can go and check those out and book those in case this spot is taken for your dates. But right now we're at one of their brand new units called the Shire. It's a Hobbit home and it's perfect for a family. Outside you have a hot tub. I'm also looking right now out to Littlefield Pond, which is a very nice amenity to have. When you go inside, there are actually 2 bedrooms here, and both bedrooms have a fireplace in them, not to mention a 3rd fireplace in the living room. So if you're coming here during the fall or one of the colder months, you will definitely not be cold if you book here. But there's a lot to cover in this one, guys. So without further ado, let's now go and start the full tour. Let's go and check out this magical Hobbit home in Maine. This is your view when you first walk to the property, and there's this small shed closer to the driveway. You actually have a grill and also these 2 comfortable lawn chairs, I guess I would call them, which you can set up here or bring closer to the home. And we'll now go on approach. I'll walk under that long line of string lights, and this is one of my favorite angles of the property. We'll start from all the way back in the woods, and I'll eventually fly my drone through those 2 big branches and even over the hot tub. Before we go much further, I'll get a fire up and running. We're now good to go, and this other angle with the drone kind of shows you where the driveway is in relation to this entire property. But we now have all of our exterior amenities in view: the fire pit on the left, your dining table, and of course that massive hot tub, which can easily fit at least 4 guests. Now getting closer to the actual exterior, you can see that bright yellow Hobbit door over there on the left, and then the main entrance. I really love that light there up top and the 2 circular windows, and it wouldn't be a Hobbit home without all of the grass. Finally, before we head inside, let's go and take a quick strut through the woods. This is me leaving the property with the hot tub behind me. It's just a 60-second walk, and you'll eventually come over to the pond that is directly on the property. I mean, just look at these views. I have a bunch of different footage from all the years that I visited this place. This is an older clip from when I was there 2 or 3 years ago. We have a lovely sunset shot here, but again, quite rare for any of the Airbnbs that I visit to have waterfront access like this, and the ones that do, it's typically really crowded. It's not as private as this. It's very peaceful and very secluded. This is an incredible amenity to have. But that's it for everything on the exterior, guys. So I'm now gonna go and open up the main door, and let's go and see the interior. When you first enter, you'll be in the main living room and kitchen area. You'll notice the big kitchen island countertop there on the right, and then your lovely fireplace on the left. But we're gonna first start here in the living room. I was absolutely in love with the fireplace, the combination of both the brick and the wood, and some of those small finishing touches on the fireplace mantle. This is one of the coziest fireplaces I've seen in quite some time. There's also that very comfortable leather couch and a map of Middle Earth, of course from the Lord of the Rings movies, and they even had a nice little leather binder here which felt really on brand, just with some more information about this Hobbit home and their different tree houses, so you know more about where you are staying. Next, we'll look in this direction towards the kitchen, and you can see back towards the main entrance, but you do have a lot of your appliances along that far wall, including your stove and oven there on the far left. The island then in the middle has a couple of chairs around it, so you can both cook on top of the counter and enjoy your meals there at the same time, in addition to the outdoor dining table. That far wall then has all the rest of your main appliances, such as your fridge and freezer, your coffee pot there on the left, and there is a microwave up top. It's time now to go and see the other half of the home. That door on the right is just a storage closet. So let's go and walk down this hallway. We now have 2 additional doors on the left and right. I also love the little stained glass window up top and that little plant, but we'll go through this door on the right, which eventually leads us into the master bedroom. Now, in the bedroom, I really loved all the different blankets and pillows. It felt like we were straight out of a Lord of the Rings movie, and it just felt overall extremely cozy. Looking now towards the left, you'll see that table in the corner, which has a small guitar. You also have another fireplace in here with all of that brick. And up top, there's actually that nice piece of artwork, which you can remove from the wall, and it actually reveals a small smart TV. Last but not least, this is just from the opposite way, looking out at that gorgeous stained glass window. Back in the main hallway, we'll see 2 doors. We'll go through the door on the right, and this takes us into the one bathroom in this Airbnb. On the left side, you'll see the toilet, a window, and some flowers, but I absolutely loved the fancy looking mirror there and the very nice bathroom sink. I think the sink is made out of some copper. It definitely caught my eye. And opposite of all of that, you'll find your full shower. You have these dark blue tiles as well, which look really gorgeous. Now it's time to go through the final door, which is on the left, so we'll head on through, and this takes us to the secondary bedroom. To be honest, it's pretty similar to the master bedroom. I really liked the cute little table and the lamp there on the left, and all the blankets and pillows in this bedroom are more green and forest themed. In the corner, you can then find the third and final fireplace. There's also a fan up top, and the opposite wall actually has a decently sized closet for you to store any of your luggage in. That's it for everything at this Hobbit home, but I want to just briefly tour their other 3 tree houses in case the Hobbit home is booked. This is my favorite tree house. It's called the Sky Frame. It's essentially an A-frame on stilts, and just look at that hot tub location out back amongst the rocks. Here's then the interior with a bunch of high arch ceilings. Just look at all of that wood finishing. Here's more of a bird's eye view looking back down. Then here is their original tree house. I think I visited this thing at least 3, if not 4 years ago. What a throwback. All the links to tour these places with me are down in the video description. Here's a quick little look into the interior at their first ever treehouse. This is upstairs with the bedroom and that circular window. And last but certainly not least, this one is called the Cliff House. It's actually right next door to the Hobbit home that we just toured. Here's another look at the exterior, another brief little look inside of this treehouse. Thanks for watching, guys. All booking links are down in the video description, and I'll see you very soon for another Airbnb tour.